Mom and dad have moved into a nursing home, or maybe they've passed away. The family home is sitting there, collecting dust. Bills are still coming in. It's time to decide what to do with it. Do you sell it? Do you have one of the heirs buy it? Figure out a deal so the daughter or the neighbor down the street can buy it? Rachel Torcha of Gateway Title is here to answer these hair-raising home sale scenarios and more. Thanks for joining us.
Hi.
All right, Rachel, so this doesn't happen every day. These situations happen maybe once in a lifetime. What do people not know that they should when mom and dad goes to a nursing home or they die?
I found out there's a lot of things they don't know. And it's because this is like a once-in-a-lifetime thing that they do, so they're not used to it. There's a lot of things. There's a variety of things that come up. Probably one of the hardest things that we come up was that they don't realize that we need to know who legally has the authority to sign papers. It sounds simple, but that's one of the hardest problems that they have. A lot of them
think... Is it the power of attorney holder?
Well, sometimes. I mean, that's the biggest thing is the power of attorney holder can sign as long as they're holding for someone who's alive.
That's very important.
Yes.
People don't know that.
No, they don't.
As someone dies,
it's gone.
The power of attorney is gone.
You can't sign for somebody that can't sign.
So you have to make sure that your paperwork's in order, hopefully before mom or dad dies, before they go to a nursing home.
Yes, absolutely. There's a lot that needs to be done. We need to know if there's an executor.
Okay. Who
is the executor? What paperwork are we going to have showing proof that they're executor? There's a lot of things that they're going to need. For instance,
a lot of paperwork, too.
Yeah, death certificates.
Okay.
There's a transfer on death deed, and if there is, we have to know if that's been completed, and it has to be done. If the heirs are married, they have a spouse. That spouse also has to be available to sign papers. And when it's
People don't get that.
No, they don't. No, they argue with me. Oh, my goodness. And they say, well, I live in California, so why do I have to sign? If the property is located in Ohio and you are selling real estate, your spouse must release what's called a dower right.
Even if the spouse is not named on the deed?
Yes.
Wow. And
yes.
A lot of people don't know that.
Yeah, and it's a problem because we have to send out all those papers. They have to sign them, get the spouse to sign them, notarize them, get them back. So there's a lot of things to think about.
Lots of times a sibling wants to buy the home. What should they know?
Well, there's a couple of things. It depends. If they're going to just purchase the home for cash using their equity or what they've inherited as a down payment, that's fine, but they should purchase it. They should do it the right way. A lot of people want a shortcut. They think all they have to do is just file a quitclaim deed and that's it.
Mom goes to a nursing home.
Yeah.
Any problem with the child buying the home in terms of Medicaid eligibility?
Well, if Medicaid ends up paying for the nursing home care, they're going to want to be reimbursed by the property, and you run into that with people all the time on that look-back period.
Right. And sometimes selling the home makes it non-protected, keeping it would have been protected. So
exactly.
There's a lot of questions people need to understand the answers to.
You're right.
Every situation is different. How can an heir know all the things they need to know?
Well, I don't know. First of all, they need to really sit down with an attorney. They need to go through someone who specializes. That I just might know somebody.
Can they come to you?
Well, not for that. I don't practice law for that. But once something happens, they need to bring everything that they've got to me so I can go through, make sure that everything's proper so we can transfer title.
Somebody's ready to sell a house, they come to you.
Yes.
Somebody's ready to talk about what to do if mom's in the nursing home with the house. You have information about that?
Yes, we do. We'll sit down with them, we'll do a consultation with them, make sure they have everything they need to complete what it is with the sale of the house.
And I'm going to tell you where you can get this free starter kit and also a newsletter in just a moment. Rachel, thanks so much for coming in. Really appreciate all the good information. All right, so your parents go to a nursing home or they pass away. That's a challenging time for the family in many areas, including selling the family home. Delaying action is often the worst possible outcome. The property taxes, the insurance, the utilities all still have to be paid. To make your decision-making easier about what to do, give Rachel a call. Her number's next.
For more information, call Gateway Title at 1-800-357-0567 or click to www.gatewaytitle.com. Next, fashioning a unique exhibit.